What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Danny Parker here. Welcome to exclusive AEW Dynamite results on review for AEW Dynamite 2021. We're going to go over all the shows and stuff that happened last night on AEW Dynamite. And this is your full show results of review. AEW opens up with Rey Fenix versus Matt Jackson with Nick Jackson. They got a back and forth moves. The Phoenix springboard tackle to Matt to the floor. The Phoenix suicide dive. Then we get Hurricane Rana from Matt, reverses it to a powerbomb for 2 count. Phoenix hooks his way back into the match and then throws Matt in the corner, leaping springboard kill kick. Then Matt hits the let's see what else we got. Matt hits the ropes and then cutter. And then springboard dive onto 2 for a 2 count. It's in the Canadian Destroyer, but Phoenix rolls out into the floor. Then Matt hits another one to the floor. Phoenix eventually gets back in the ring. Then Matt hits the top. Matt's up top rope nails with a big elbow for 2 count. Finally, we've seen Phoenix with a kick. Then eats a super kick. And then both try to super kick each other's legs, but Phoenix reverses the Matt's power driver, throws it into the knee to Matt's head, and then nails the power driver for the 1, 2, 3. Rey Fenix wins. Viva pinfall. Wins Viva pinfall. Your winner of the match, Rey Fenix. We got Cody Rhodes with Art Anderson versus Seth. This match was a quick one. Rhodes gets Gurney down with a running power slab and forces a tap. Viva figure 4. Cody Rhodes picked the victory. Submission. Viva submission. Post-match, Tony Savo heads to the ring to interview Sparks with Cody. To speak with Cody about his injury. Shoulder. Rhodes goes on about speak up, but he's interrupted by Penta El Zero M. Spanish announced team brings up Alex's translator. But we see Penta and the baby girl talk about Cody's baby girl. Cody eventually runs out to Penta and to the two start swinging away at wrestlers at ringside, pulled away from each other. We see at the arcade Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy. Chuck says that this feud has been done far too long between them. Miro Kasabian Taylor offers up about one more match. If they lose, he'll be Miro's butler forever. Taylor offered up Cody Rhodes, Orange Cassidy about a good idea, but the arcade games around the ring, they put their heads into each other. Cassidy then finishes the segment, and then they will break you. Tony says, backstage with Sting, introduces Sting. Tony comments about Sting's effort Sunday street fight. Sting said Darby Allin is a dangerous man and puts his life on the line every night. Sting said that he's combined that with the Sting's involvement like that, you're getting a win. Lance Archer then interrupts Sting. Said that if he gets not given time, he's going to take time. Archer then says that he forced to face the company and doesn't need a ladder match to prove it. Archer then says that if he doesn't get more, he'll be taking more than time. Tony then said that's fine. Sting's time. Archer says stares at them at the moment before going back. Bye. Robert offers as they head to the back. We got Daisha backstage with Suki Marshall about his actions towards Dustin Rhodes. Marshall says that his emotions got the best of him, and they'll work out with Rhodes right Now it's all about Lee Johnson and his match against Page. We got Ethan Page versus Lee Johnson. Winner of this match was Ethan Johnson. He hit the face Page and the Razor Edge style powerbomb cover for the 3. Ethan Page wins via pinfall. Post-match Page stomps away on Johnson. Marshall doesn't come in to get help. Dustin Rhodes has run in and helped Johnson. Marshall just walks out of the venue without a word, without a care in the world. We get Alex with Hangman Page to talk about the big upcoming Victory Sunday. New lawnmower. Dark Order shows up and they get to go off and get some ice cream. 5N doesn't allow or do the weight limit. We got Tony Zelzo interesting. Talk about on the stage. We talk with Christian. Omega Sweet Gals up though, totally confused. Tony's Omega's entrance music hits and strolls on down with Don Chillis. The Good Brothers get Christian because they call the shots around here. Chillis helps up Baker. Calls him the king of the death match. Chillis then says that everything went according to plan. Obeda then contradict him not quitting everything. Chillis says that, not speak about what Chillis ended up. Talk about confirm, and denying that they were involved, and they will admit that they had something they wanted to see, including Moxley not winning the title. Omega then gets the mic and says that fun to see Moxley vampirize in the ring, but embarrassing him is just as good. Cherry on top. Moxley's childhood friend to show project him dying him. Gets sprinkles out from the ring. Kingston walks out to the ring. Called Chillis. He said that Kingston had an impact because he saw talent and toughness, but why did not fire Eddie? So he's so close to success, how someone finds a way to screw it up. Chillis gives Kingston a chance to walk out with his pride. So the Good Brothers will swing away. Moxley runs out and then brawls the Doc Gallo Carl. Omega then still down. It's just still down a shot. Christian B hits and walks out as Omega is left alone in the ring. We get Omega. Omega is set up with his feet as the two face off, jaw dropping each other. Looks for a shake. Christian passes on that offer. Omega looks for a punch, but Christian ducks it and tries him with the uppercutter unprior. Chillis is unable to pull Omega out for safety. Christian then picks up the AEW World Championship. Chillis keeps Omega on the floor. Christian gives the title a look at before heading to the back. We got Britt Baker. Nyla Rose with Vicky Guerrero versus Rio, Thunder Rosa, and Hikaur. Aside, winners of this match with Thunder Rosa, Hikaur to try via pinfall. With the post-match, Breaker cracks Rosa across the back with its crutch. Then Rosemary's partner held back. Baker chokes Rose some more and then applies the jaw lock. Vicky Guerrero and Rebel get in on the beatdown, laughing afterwards. We got backstage segment, Matt Hardy private party, losing to Page. Then we get the enough sustained money business. Hardy said that he signed someone to the Matt Hardy Enterprise, and the Butcher and the Blade and the Bunny. Matt said that 4 of them are going to destroy the 4 of the AEW Dark Revolution on Monday. We got Darby Allin versus Scorpio Sky with the AEW TNT Championship. We got Darby Allin the coffin drop, but Sky counters it right to a powerbomb for 2. Then Sky looks on for the TKO, but Allin rolls him up with an inside cradle for the win. Winner Darby Allin retains the AEW Championship with a pinfall. Post-match, Allin gets his title and goes over to Sky, give him a pat on the back. Allin walks away, and Sky doesn't look to appreciate that. He ends up walking Allin's injury and ankle with a heel look and more references to the head to help to break the hold. Sky looks on with a smile on his face. We got next week on Dynamite, St. Patrick's Day Slam. Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston versus the Good Brothers. Cody Rhodes with R. Anderson versus El Pato Zero. Jurassic Express for Bear Country versus Matt Hardy and Private Party and the Blade and the Butcher with Bunny. J. Cow in action. Britt Baker with Rebel versus Thunder Rosa. Unsanctioned lights out match. Anything goes. Inner Circle heads to the ring. No Warlord. Jericho said that when he's great, anything needs to change. Of course, of a war council. What they're doing tonight is that the group has been on deadline lately. Smart bidding done the business. Time for a new look, maybe an introduction. A new member. MJF jumps in, says, well, all due respect, but they don't need to add another member. But maybe it's time to let someone go. So Sammy Guevara's music hits and now walks to the stage. Jericho said wow, look at who's here. So Guevara interrupts him. Said he knows he's got the last person Jericho wants to see, but he needs Jericho to see something. Jericho realizes that his dead of the group. Sammy jumps in the ring and tells Jericho to look at what he has video shown on big screen. Sammy puts a camera up and looked at the Inner Circle locker room. MJF strolls with Santana, Hager, Ortiz, so that he thinks it's time for a new leadership. Time to give Jericho a nice, dirty nap. If they all seem to be cool with that, but doesn't change. But cut back to Jericho looking at Jericho. MJF says that he doesn't want Jericho to find out this way, but get him. They all three guys step forward slowly, spine around the face of MJF. Jericho tells him to shut up. Jericho then says that they talk every single day. Jericho then tells MJF he brought up upon himself into the group and he can get out of the group. Jericho shoves MJF to the corner and fires his ass. MJF tells him to get a hold as Jericho sees they are going to kick his ass. MJF tries to say and doesn't look over. MJF smiles and the lights go out. Lights go out and FTR, Tully Blanchard, Warlord, and Sean Spears behind Inner Circle. The fight is on. Spears whacks Sammy with a chair and curb stomps him into the chair. Hardwood smacks Ortiz with a bottle over the head. MJF then sits on the turnbuckle that looks on as Santana and Ortiz get handcuffed. Well, we see Warlord beats Jericho up as Santana and Ortiz get striked with power divers while handcuffed. MTR, Tully Blanchard, and Warlord help hold Jericho up, and MJF smacks Jericho in the head with the Dynasty Diamond Ring. Inner Circle gets only totally destroyed by this segment as Jericho is busted open for the shot from the ring. As Jericho goes on for the bat, MJF steps in on his foot and takes Jericho's bat. Jericho pulls up and MJF eats Jericho eats a bat shot to the mid-screen and then another to the face, sending him out of the ring to the group. And then they carry Jericho over to the side of the stage. And Warlord powerbombs him through some stage equipment. And this group the group looks hard at the fall of Jericho as the show comes to a close. That is your AEW Dynamite results and review for AEW for Wednesday night. For Dynamite, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumb as hard as you can. Subscribe to the channel right now at Danny Parker on YouTube.com, my official YouTube channel. Got SmackDown on Friday, and that concludes the week's reviews for the week. Until then, I hope you enjoy it, subscribe, and like.